Yahweh said, what have you done? The voice of your brother's blood cries to me from the ground. Now you are cursed from the ground, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. From now on, when you cultivate the ground, it wouldn't yield its strength to you. You shall be a fugitive and a vagrant in the land. This is Bishop Aaron and the Divine Problem Solving International Ministry, who is actually presenting to you the program Blood Has a Voice, right here on the Street 91.9 FM on Saturday, the 26th of August, 2023, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., where a battery of speakers from Ghana, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Uganda, Kenya, and other global destinations will be in attendance to do God's work. Don't miss this glorious occasion for all the gold at Fort Knox.
Nothing but the blood of Jesus.
Catch all your favorite shows live on Instagram.
Yeah, we're live on Instagram.
The Street 919 FM. What are you waiting for? Go check us out on Instagram today.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for Gospel in the Bone Ministry every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. For the program, God's Last Warning Message. Hosea chapter 4 says, hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood. Remember, every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message with Gospel in the Bones Ministry, right here on the Street 919 FM.
The journey's almost over.
Share the line. Share the line. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the line. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the line. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the line. The Street 919 FM.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
Once again, a pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Titans of Democracy right here on the street 919 FM. Let me thank the Heavenly Father once again for bringing me here safe, sound, and all together in one piece. Pleasant good morning going out to my entire family. Good morning to the lovely Miss Sharon Felix and her entire family. Good morning going out to all our callers, all our listeners, to all of our viewers online. For those of you that are always locked on with us, it's always a pleasure to have you guys right here on the inside with us. Let me also say good morning going out to my friends and family in Tobago. Good morning. Auntie Patnats, what's up? I hope Tobago is locked on by now. Nashon, my brother. Pleasant good morning going out to the management and staff of the street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. Iwer George and his entire family. So guys, at this point we're going to open up the lines to take your morning greetings. We ask that you keep it tight so that everybody will have an opportunity to do so. So my numbers are 342-0081 and 466-5391. Caller, good morning.
I love you because you understand me. Every single thing I try to do. Morning, friend, the big good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Yeah, this love is genuine here. Coming out from Mano and off the station of 91.9. Yeah, Bruce is in the control. Yeah, my man. Yeah. Let me say good morning to everybody. Good morning, Miss Zina. Good morning to you. Good morning, Pastor Street. Good morning, 1285. Hey, Jackie, good morning. To Carol and Jenny, good morning. Good morning to Miss Faisabad. Miss Tunapuna, good morning to you. Malcolm and Gemma. Roman Oga, good morning. Mr. Toronto, good morning. Hey, Sawaman, don't try that, you know. Tobago, don't think we live in all out in Mr. Mount St. George. You want all your man. Anyway, you have the word call it to get them. Yeah, so good morning to everybody. What in call? Well, hey, morning, Gemma. Yeah, man. Mr. Chance, good morning. Brother Sterling. Yeah, man, love is the answer. But everybody, Mr. Rowley, Dr. Rowley, as I tell you, hold that wheel in your hand and swing corner when you have to, like you're crazy. Ragaroo handbrakes when you have to. So love is the answer to everybody. Sharo, good morning. Hey, Bruce.
Oui.
You could like.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning to the management, owner, and everyone listening. Wishing Trinidad and Tobago a blessed day. Asking God to protect us as we go and, protect our mind too. That we would not accept things that are not good, that are harmful to ourselves and our country and our fellow men. Have a pleasant day, Bruce. I didn't realize you were so early. I was up a little bit this morning and I realized you're up at 5 at the station.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Have a good day.
You too. Take care. Have a blessed one. 342-0081 466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Blessed morning to you, my brother.
Hey, morning, big brother. What's going on?
Very good to be in the land of the living at this point in time. And the North Coast looking kind of decent. So we might get some shower around midday. Morning to Sharon. Don't run up the steps. You have to lose some weight. Morning to Sister Jenny, Sister Carol, Mr. Chance, our constituency guru, Mr. Barastara, Rowley Jr., Brian, Oi Mano, strong and vibrant this morning, King. And stop getting the radio all that problem. It's so much to call me, brother, it ain't easy. Mount St. George, you love a boy from Tobago. Pleasant day to you, King. Brian, I called Brian already, boy. I called Brian. I ended up like Mano now this morning. Fireman morning. Brother Stolen, Merry Christmas. I think I'll leave it there.
Yeah, man.
I'm listening.
You too, man. Take care. Blessings.
God is the boss,
all the time. Caller, good morning.
You see?
Morning, Gemma. Morning.
morning, everybody. Because when I call name, and I ain't call certain name, they call him it. Am I saying this one and that one? So good morning to everybody in Trinidad and Tobago. Blessings, Brucey, I go on. Okay.
Caller, good morning.
Uncle Brucey, morning, man.
Hey, Mr. Mount St. George, morning.
How are you doing?
Hey, they cool. Everything back up yet?
No. And that is calling on the phone from the Facebook, so I didn't hear. Miss Gemma, I heard you, but I'm calling out to Tobago radio listeners. We're having problems with whoever is responsible for our radio station. That station was on all night because I leave my radio on whole day, whole night on 91.9. And soon as Uncle Brucey played the first song, this morning that station went down. Something is happening. It is happening in Trinidad with the Juju show and Pastor Google also. Something is wrong with the radio station where the PNM programs are on, if I could say PNM program. We want to get it rectified, Mr. Iwer George. It is not good for us. We do not like it. If we have to do something otherwise.
Mr. Monson George, I think it's just a internet glitch. What has happened is when I call the guy, he does tell me what to do upstairs to get it back, so he could get back the link. So I'm just waiting for him to communicate with me.
All right. All right. I use up my time, saying. So morning, everybody. Mr. Mano, morning, Professor Chan. Morning to you all, everybody. Morning, because I use up my time quarreling. Uncle Bussy, when Auntie Sharo come, eat me up, I'm going to say something.
All right, no problem.
Right, good.
Nice. Caller, good morning.
Brucey, good morning, my brother.
Hey, Malcolm, how are you doing?
Well, I there hanging in, but again, ready to go and take a little walk here.
Nice.
But I must big up the morning crew. Morning to you, Sharon. Georgie, what's up, boy? Mano, morning. Organ Oma, 1285, Mami Sauce. Irie Village, morning. I like how you big up my hometown, boy, Whiteland. Mr. Napula, morning. Mount St. George. I have a rooster there crowing. I had to send mine to get training by you, boy. Your rooster crowing loud. Mr. Barata, morning. I like how you get them, Barata. You know what you're saying, Barata. Morning, sir. Mora, morning. Aaron, good morning again. And morning, everybody. So, Bruce, I locked on and listen. I'll go and walk and I'll be listening to you all as I go by. All right, so take care.
Yeah, Malcolm, blessings. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Brucey. Blessed love to you and your family. Praise the Lord for being the land of the living again. To see another day in Jesus' name this Friday morning. Thank God. Blessed love to Miss Sharon Felix also and her family. Hoping the best the Lord bring her in safely in his hand. Blessed love to Mr. Iwer George and his family. All blessing and strength goes out to him and his family again. Yes, blessed love to the co-workers of the radio station, 91.9. Blessed love to Mano, my main friend, Mr. Chance, Professor, Barrett Harrier. Blessed love to Deep South. Blessed love to the main parties of my Titans family, Gemma, my in-law, Shak Lady, Angie, Mommy Sauce. Blessed love to Ipa, Olga and Oma. Blessed love to Mr. Napuna, Miss Thomas. Blessed love to each and everyone else that I ain't calling Faizabad. Blessed love to my areas, Parsley Street, Mover, Beatham, Chumakak, Paradise Heights. Love in the house. Let us keep that journey going. Talk to your boys, children. Show them that where they're going wrong, where the Satan is on the loose all over, taking their lives, setting them up to do wrong things, right? And keep those school children in good hands, because school is on the way to open, and we want to see them go back out safely in his hands. Right? Tobago, love to you all, right? And all who I leave out, Blessed love. Thank you, Miss Abuson, for that lovely music this morning.
No
But I
problem.
love the music.
No problem.
Right? So love, love, love to you again.
Take care. Have a blessed one.
Nice.
Caller,
Nice.
good morning.
Pleasant good morning to you, boss, sweet master of music.
Morning.
Pleasant good morning to each and everyone that is locked on by any media. Pleasant good blessings, all protocols to each and everybody on this station, 91.9. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Let us be happy and let us walk in the footsteps of the Lord so that we may all be blessed with blessings, guidance, and protection to us all, our children, our families. Let us be happy and be glad in the Lord. Boss Wayne, I just want to say a blessed, earth strong, a happy birthday to my loving cousin who I always call. We grew up as twins, so I always call her my twin sister. Her name is Jennifer Matthew from Tunapuna. Right? That's where I used to go by my aunt in Tunapuna.
Okay.
Right. Today is her birthday. I want to say blessed, earth strong, happy birthday to her. And may she have many, many, many more fulfilling, loving, and happy years.
Nice.
As share with life. See? I just want to thank you for this. And I want to say blessed love to each and every one that is locked on. Have a blessed day, everybody.
You too,
Walk
take care.
Beach home safely.
Yes, darling.
Love you.
Caller, good morning.
Well, praise the Lord. Glory. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus, for this new day. Thank you for life. Thank you for health and for strength. Big brother Bruce, how are you?
I am fine.
Amen. I hear it in your voice. I like when you come in with that with that happy voice. You know, we wake up sometime and we feel all that happy, but we have to make ourselves happy. And give God praise and thanks. Big sister Sharon, come in safely in Jesus' name. May God bless and keep you, grace and peace. All of Trinidad and Tobago, have a blessed day in the name of Jesus. And I pray also for our Prime Minister. Welcome back home, Prime Minister. We thank God for you and your cabinet. And I always say, I pray Joshua 1, verse 9 for you. You are our Joshua, and you'll take us over the Jordan. Praise and thanks, prayer warriors, watchmen on the wall. This is no time to come down. We will watch and pray. We will see the work of Jesus in this nation, Trinidad and Tobago. Evil will not win over good. Continue to praise and worship Jesus. And I say amen, amen. Maranatha, bye-bye.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Bruce.
Morning.
I just called in to with some of the ladies groups today. The first one is the rich ladies looking for true friendship. The second one is the U.S.-France dating sites. The third is the single divorce and women and girls looking for true friendship. Canada divorce ladies and girls friendship and marriage. And Australian girls real profile and dating. So, and I also want to say good morning to Mr. Gatorian and Mr. Ziggy Mali, but they miss yourself. So those are the people that I want to end up wish good
no
good
problem. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, Chief. What's going on?
Well, copacetic as usual. Nice hearing everybody this morning, and I want to say good morning to all your listeners, all your callers. Well, you know, my special Barataria and Princess Tong and this gentleman who just called in the morning and always say fireman. I don't know his name actually. But I just want everybody to have a blessed weekend. And all I want to say, remind people, everybody have a dream. And some people, they reach the top of their dream in life. Some use the elevator, and some are comfortable using the stairs. And what I want to tell you, don't let your dream be someone else's nightmare. So just keep that in mind. We go reach where we want to reach. Thanks, Bruce.
Yeah, man. Blessings. Caller, good morning.
Yes, Uncle Brucey, morning again. Sorry for being a little thing this morning, but yeah, sometimes we just want to hear our program. So let me shout out a little bit first. Auntie Cheryl, morning, honey. If you're coming down the road, be very careful on the road. Take your time. When you get there, don't run up the steps, right? Let me shout out Uncle Brucey. I now know the real thing is the total team and not total crew. Okay. So the total team I'm shouting out. Morning, morning to the total team. Right? All the lovely people, ladies. All the men jealous in me that I am the lover man, but I'm the lover man in Trinidad and Tobago, not Tobago alone. So morning to everybody. The plane shoot, I want to explain a little thing about that plane shoot, but when the program going, not during the greeting time. So love you all, everybody. Everybody. Morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Love you all. Prime Minister, welcome back home, man. Glad to hear that you are back home safe and sound, you and your family. Love you all, people. I'm not calling no set of names this morning. I'll go on with that, Uncle Brucey, and Auntie Cheryl come, I'll get in the dance.
Nice.
Good, man.
Caller, good morning.
Morning. Love lifted us. Love lifted us. When nothing else will do. Love lifted us. Thank you.
Thank you. Caller, good morning.
Good morning. I need to get Mount St. George number, please.
Okay, I will take your number. Hold on. Just a minute. Right, so I will take your number and I will send it for you.
793-8416.
No, I have it. I've seen it here. All right then. Cool.
Right.
Yeah. Caller, good morning.
Brucey, good morning.
Hey, morning, Mr. Lever. How are you doing?
Everything's good?
For the hour.
Are you in the hot seat this morning or what?
No. I'm not in the hot seat this morning.
Let me say good morning to my sister in Brooklyn. Sister, good morning. Mommy, good morning. So, Bruce, Mount St. George is Baran. He's a sweet soca man. Hey, Brucey, I will leave it here.
Oh, gosh. Caller, good morning. Hey. Caller, good morning. Morning.
Brucey.
Yes, darling, morning.
You know, three of them call me. That is the way to do it.
They only make it baccarat with you.
That is the way to do it. That is the way. Don't call nobody name. Say good morning, everybody. Okay, Brucey? Oh, Lord.
Caller, good morning.
Brucey, good morning to you, my dearie.
Morning.
How is Mom?
Everybody doing great.
Yeah, good morning to Trinidad and Tobago. Diamond Lover now call there. Bruce, you find your song and happy?
Very happy.
Something must be pot boy. Bruce, darling, have a good one, right? Trinidad and Tobago, good morning. Have a good one, Bruce.
You too, take care, have a blessed day.
Yeah, okay, bye-bye.
23 minutes after the hour of 6 o'clock. Hey, and we continuing to take your calls. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce Wayne.
Morning.
Morning to you and your family. And, well, first of all, Iwer Village Princess down here, you properly exercise, jealous no one, and make a stranger laugh. Morning morning to Shack Shack Lady, Swanky Gemma, my friends in Barapo, Renee and her mother, Stacy and Pagoni, and my friends in Montreal, the Mark Brothers and the Ritas in Princeton, and the Valencia man, Andy. He make a deaf man laugh. And to my friends and my lady in Whiteland, and to Malcolm. Malcolm, you was a Chola Vidad and Cha-Cha-Cha. He told me to tell you howdy, and now we have our own band, La Fuente de Musica. Malcolm. And who again? Rowley Jr., Barataria, Mount St. George. Mount St. George and Mr. Chance and the whole crew. One love, brother. Have a great day.
Yeah, man. Blessings. Well, I think Tobago is back up and running. Sean, thank you, my brother. So, guys, you can call me 342-0081, 4665-391. We reserve this time to take your morning greetings so you can send out that love. Say good morning, say a prayer, sing a hymn, hey. Remember, you're locked onto the Street 919 FM. This is your Titans of Democracy. So I think I can start the paper. See, as I say that. Caller, good morning.
Bruce.
Hi, good morning.
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 Long time no here.
Hey.
Boy, yes, like I lost that golden touch.
Hey.
You know, the way I was still under my P&M blanket now. You know, how I had to listen all on YouTube, so, you know, it had a little delayed.
Yes.
These days I say when I real out of touch. I just get in on Juliet quicker than now I get in on Ollie. Anyhow, I just want to send out all my love to everybody, and like Mr. Monk St. George is the man of the moment now, boy. A special morning to you. Oh, Mr. Monk St. George, you're not easy. Easy lover boy. Anyhow, morning to everybody locked on. I'm still there, Bruce. I'm still listening to all you. It's just that sometimes I try, and I get through and give up. So later,
yes, darling,
you know, when Sharon, morning, yeah, if you take care and get there safe as Mr. Mountain George just say. So I will try again later when the thing heat up.
No problem.
But if I ain't getting, it's not because I don't want to. I had a strike. Mano, well, boy, Mano, good morning. He ain't wake up anybody yet.
Yeah. You wake up everybody.
Oh gosh, morning, Mano. I'll go on. Later.
Yes, Zina, take care. So, guys, we're getting ready to pay some bills. When we come back from that, we're going to get into our online papers for today, Friday, the 25th of August, 2023. You got to keep it locked to the Street 919 FM. This is your Titans of Democracy. Keep it locked. We'll be right back.
And right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
It's Friday!
expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
The Santa Rosa First Peoples Community, in collaboration with the Center for Orientation and Integral Research COIN and the Caribbean United Against GBV, presents a 12-part series on gender-based violence intervention and prevention measures under the theme Unmasking Myths, Promoting Peace. Tune in to the Street 91.9 FM Mondays and Thursdays at 11:50 a.m. Don't miss this.
Conscious talk, where we are at and where we are going. After a storm, there is a calm. Where there is darkness, light follows. Where there is evil, good overcometh. It's Conscious Talk with Steve Antoine. Every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. It's Conscious Talk. Conscious Talk.
Catch all your favorite shows live on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, we're live on Instagram.
The Street 919 FM. What are you waiting for? Go check us out on Instagram today.
The steel pan, the only musical instrument invented in the 20th century, is a reflection of the perseverance and innovativeness of the people of Trinidad and Tobago, which have always been central to our development as a nation. And the steel pan story epitomizes this, carved out of life and struggle and determination, rising out of the spirit of the African drum. The steel pan stands today as evidence of innovativeness, creativity, and passion for life integral to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. My name is Kwesi Paul. Join me each and every Sunday from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight on the Street 91.9 FM.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at Oni Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud.
Wow.
Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Hi there, I'm Lester Suglal, inviting you to join me on the first, second, and third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. for the program Slow Gospel Music, and on the fourth and fifth Saturday from 8:30 p.m. for an extended version of Slow Gospel Music on Street 91.9 FM.
Julia, how our daughter bright so?
What you mean?
Kelly's so young and already talking about when she gets her first job, taking out a mortgage with TTMF at 2%.
She knows about 2%?
Yes, 2% with no down payment as a first-time homeowner and the lowest rate on the market. We would not have to dip into our savings to set her up. Where she get all these brains from?
Her mother, of course.
TTMF, from here to home.
Make your moves with us and you can win more rewards in the Magna Java Extravaganza. Each time you use your Scotiabank Magna MasterCard for purchases of $500 or more, you're automatically entered for a chance to win. 45 customers will win 2,500 Magna points, which can be redeemed instantly. Hold on, that's not all. One lucky winner will win 100,000 Magna points. Now that's rewarding. Make your moves with us. Use your Scotiabank Magna MasterCard for your chance to win in the Java Extravaganza. Get details on the Magna Rewards Trinidad Facebook page. Promo ends 31st August. Approved by the NLCB.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
So Trinidad, Tobago, and the World by extension, I am here. I did not run up the steps. Let me say good morning to you, Bruce, and good morning to all our listeners, callers, viewers, you name it, everybody in Trinidad, Tobago, all over the world. Good morning. This is our addicted program, you know. Like or don't like, you have to listen to it. Oh, yes. Today is Friday. It's 6:36 a.m. And let me thank the Heavenly Father for waking us up this morning and being in the land of the living. Yeah? So we're heading straight into the Express this morning to see what's making news. And headlines in the Express said pilot sick out cost 15 million. I told you it wasn't a little bit of money. But CEO predicts Carl will have a great story of profit in 2023. Papa, you. The sick out cost 15 million, but he'll have a great story of profits. Okay. Isn't the 15 million part of the profits that was lost? Or how you intend to make back that 15 million to add to whatever profit you make? Anyhow, I'm going to move along. A bright star shines no more. National scholarship winner, exemplary central bank employee, and avid footballer, a bright star that burned to briefly, and a devoted newlywed husband as loved ones. You're going in?
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. As loved ones combed through their treasured memories of 33-year-old Darren Nandal at his funeral last week, these were only a few ways to describe a man who gave only love to everyone and protected everything he held dear.
Oh, he died.
When 3 armed men entered his home on the night of August 10th to kill Nandal, sacrificed his life, and protected his wife, whom he had wed only 4 months ago.
What the hell is this, boy? Oh, God. Nah. There's a movie. There's a movie we just be watching. One of them Colombian and where again? 21 million in cocaine washes ashore. We, Papa. A large duffel bag containing 36 packets of cocaine valued at more than $21 million washed ashore in Guayagorari on Wednesday. Company officials on the BP compound. Go ahead, Bruce.
On the BP compound on East Thomas Road contacted police officers around 11 a.m. on Wednesday and informed them of the discovery. A team of officers of the Mayaro CID, including Sergeant Mohammed, Corporal Dwarka, and PC Joseph, were escorted by company officials to the location along the coastline on the western side of the compound where the bag containing the 36 packets was seen.
Somebody going and pay for that. Attempted robbery hampers express crime interviews. A robbery attempt near a line of popular double stands along the Brian Lara Promenade in downtown Port-au-Spain. Yesterday, immediately cut short Vox Pop. Some interview. What is that?
Vox Pop interviews being conducted by the Express on the question, do you feel safe going about your business?
Oh, because I'm watching, but what is this? So the pilot sick out cost 15 million. Caribbean Airlines CAL will have a great story to tell for 2023 as it is on track to record a profit despite 15 million in losses incurred from sick out action by pilots. This is according to CAL's Chief Executive Officer, CEO Garvin Madeira, who spoke at a news conference at the airline's Piaco headquarters yesterday, where he outlined CAL's tragedy and the trajectory, and also the losses the state-run airline incurred after 93 pilots, 20 on Friday, 19 on Saturday, and 54 on Sunday, called in sick last weekend, disrupting flights and affecting nearly 5,000 passengers. CEO docs who issued sick leave may be called to court. Caribbean Airlines CAL Chief Executive Officer, CEO Garvin Madeira, yesterday confirmed that the airline did call doctors who issued sick leave certificates to pilots and advised them that they may be subpoenaed to come before the court to give evidence. These are real TNTech contractors. TNTech says it is aware of a video circulating on social media showing two men identified as fake TNTech employees allegedly attempting to gain forced entry
into a homeowner's property. TNTech confirmed that both men are employees of a legitimate TNTech contractor and were in the conduct of legitimate TNTech business. Unfortunately, due to an error in directions, the contractors visited the wrong house on the opposite side of the street. We, however, wish to commend the actions of the customer who, being uncertain about the identity of the persons at the gate, refused to open and contacted the commission to verify if employees were scheduled to visit their home.
Very good. Very good. 3 first-timers ready to work. 3 first-timer counselors have joined the team of counselors of Cuba Tabaki Talpara Regional Corporation, who on Tuesday pledged to serve their communities. Well, I hear in plenty bacchanal. And this thing ain't looking good, you know. But a candidate who was deemed lost in the local government election in Arima is now the winner.
Yeah.
By one vote. And sometimes the recounts does be good and sometimes it just be a waste of time. If you win by 54 to 60 something votes, you want to recount for that? Very merely, you're not gonna find 50 something votes, you know. But if you win merely by 1 or 2 votes, that is for me. I want a recount. I don't care whether who it is. So now Kim Garcia is inside, winning by 1 vote. So Trinidad and Tobago, those are the stories in the Express. In collaboration and camaraderie. In Sando Corporation, man nicknamed Not Nice, killed by police. Not nice. What kind of nickname is them? Man chopped. You see that? At HTC after argument. You see that? Yeah. You saw that man? I got died in the choppy pelt. If died the choppy pelt, damn about. But how we reach? He come in for that.
Apparently, the story began with the 2 men in some small altercation, and then one cuffed the other, and that one ran outside.
How we come back inside in HTC?
That was the bacchanal yesterday.
How we reach inside a HTC with all the security, when you're going into AGC, you have to expose your bag, go through the check in you. So how, this morning, MTS only has some questions to answer. How they reach inside of HDC? How you reach inside with that weapon?
The security in HDC armed?
I'm wondering.
Because if they're not armed, nobody not going and rush nobody with no cutlass. It could be how much security? You'd know that.
No, but you ain't going and rushing and come with the cutlass, so.
So I don't know.
So he went in and he put the, well, he had to beef up that security. Because, that could have been a murder inside the day yesterday. Cocaine is washing ashore on Trinidad's east coast. Carl probes sick pilots. Businessman sorry after video shows woman being beaten, tortured. Only I wanted to show you that. But it have some colorful words. It have some colorful words. And let me tell you, let us go to the news day. We'll come back to that. Oh, Lord, something wrong with we people in this time. Passengers stranded at sea for 17 hours after Cabo Star fire. Cabo Star had a fire?
That's our scene, yeah.
Family grand fire victim, a carefree spirit. Carl CEO on flight cancellation. We felt our customers' pain. Oh, Papa, you all didn't. For me, I don't care. They could say what they want now. Or they could try to fix in them words. Or better. It's better all ain't say nothing and just deal with what they had to deal with. Don't say nothing to us. EBC 2 votes swing gives Arima Northeast to PNM more local government bacchanal. Vandalism, robbery at Lopino Historical Complex. CXC 10,000 students miss Cape exam. Wait, let me see. There has been an increase in the number of entries regionally this year for candidates and subjects for the Caribbean Examinations Council, CXC examination, including the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination, Cape and Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate, CSEC. On Thursday, at the ceremony for the CXC official release of results, ceremony for the CXC May-June 2023 regional examination held in St. Kitts and Nevis, Dr. Nicole Manning gave an overview of the results. The ceremony was also broadcast on Zoom. Oh, I have to get back to this. 21 million cocaine wash ashore. We heard that in the Express. Former GML CEO Greenfield Kisoon dies. CXC delays CSEC results by 6 hours. Carl deeply sorry over flight delays. Princestown Municipal Cops issue 15 fixed penalty notice. 21 million. Oh God, we see that already. Oh Lord. Minority leader Tobagonians must stop, take chain up. I agree with William. Pan and powder parades in Port of Spain. You know, I didn't even know about this thing. Bascom, Awong, no fame, fortune in local government. Wait. It had a bacchanal, boy. It had a bacchanal. You know the little birdie that stalked them in? You know that? And the birdie come and whisper and tell me, up to the day before, however, hours before, like they wasn't putting back the chairman, Henry Awong, they wasn't putting him back. I ain't calling no names of who are here. Real bacchanal going on. There is no fame or fortune, only hard work and service in local government. They didn't want, it is alleged, that the conversation is they didn't want the gentleman back. So they was waiting on the political leader to give the last say. Fire on MV Cabo Star. Oh God. Businessman on guards call for high-powered guns. No thanks to arms race with bandits. No thanks to arms race with bandits.
Talking about how things getting now, like they shoot the security guard the other day. Right.
Oh.
So you see the reason why the guards calling for the high-powered guns is because of what's going on with them and the bandits. The bandits more equipped than them.
HGC strengthens the security after Qatar's attack. Drugs possible motive for Monday's Sandy Grande murder. Tobago West MP better communication needed from Carl. Cooperation can function while Lingua Indian walk matter resolved. Meeting between pilots Carl due this week. And those are some of the stories and headlines in the news, in the Guardian, Bruce.
So in the Guardian this morning, headlines, government steps in. Carl spends $14 million for 6 makeup flights. It cost Caribbean Airlines Carl US $350,000 to put on one charter flight as it sought to get passengers to their destinations following the sick-out of 93 pilots over August 18th to the 20th.
Who going and deal? Who paying back for that? Who paying back for that? NIS? Because they say, well, second, who paying back for that? Look, William.
Government steps into Carl TTALPA negotiations. CNC3 founder, media manager Grenfell Kisoon dies. PNM wins Arima Northeast by 1 seat. Why does this?
By one vote.
It switch up on me. Sorry about that. By 1 vote after recount. TTPS restricts vacation leave once more officers on high crime areas. Relatives call for details after Mayaro police killing. Feeling hot, hot, hot. TNT records hottest day for 2023. Union leaders back TTALPA's 10% wage hike call. Boy 5 injured in fire. Brother also seeks medical care. 17 RC schools ready to welcome Venezuelan migrant children. Mom, son killed in fire laid to rest. Passengers stranded at sea after 18 hours after Cabo Star fire. TTALPA pilots now fearful of calling in sick. Are they fearful?
Well, all they cause that on all is it?
I'm hard seen. CXC reports an increase in math scores in May-June examinations. Vincentian academic questions government's apparent focus on appointment of women. Child burnt in Trinity House fire. Cabo Star to return to Trinidad for repairs. And TNT Chamber announces 3 new committees. And these are the stories that are making way in The Guardian.
So guys, we're getting ready for the ads. It's right there. When we come back, couple of things we have to discuss. So, I hope Tobago is up and running, and let me say good morning to all our Tobago listeners. Thank you so much for taking the time out to be on with us. And don't worry, Bonks and Joes, you know, we connected with internet through the 2 islands. And sometimes the internet is giving a lot of trouble these days. So, from time to time, we have a little glitch. And you fall off very quickly and easily. Sometimes you're on your phone yourself, and you fall off. So let me say good morning to Nashon and thank him very well as well, because he has to leave what he's doing to set us back up. So thank you, Nashon. So guys, we're going to the ads. Do not shift your dial when we come back. We're going to have some discussions this morning.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Jason?
Yes?
I'm watching the house plan.
Yes?
What are all these little rooms?
The children's rooms.
So much? Look, let me plan the family.
Dreaming of building your home? TTMF has the ideal team to help you realize your dream. With up to 90% bridge financing for construction and much more help available, TTMF is your ideal mortgage partner. Visit us online or call today. TTMF, from here to home.
Oi,
a new on-the-go experience in radio. Simply go to your Android device and download Instant Radio. Select Trinidad and Tobago and click the street 919 FM so you can listen to us wherever you are. Catch all your favorite shows live on Instagram.
We're live on Instagram.
The Street 919 FM. What are you waiting for? Go check us out on Instagram today.
Nothing but the blood of Jesus.
Yahweh said, what have you done? The voice of your brother's blood cries to me from the ground. Now you are cursed from the ground, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. From now on, when you cultivate the ground, it wouldn't yield its strength to you. You shall be a fugitive and a vagrant in the land. This is Bishop Aaron and the Divine Problem Solving International Ministry, who is actually presenting to you the program Blood Has a Voice, right here on the Street 91.9 FM on Saturday, the 26th of August, 2023, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., where a battery of speakers from Ghana, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Uganda, Kenya, and other global destinations will be in attendance to do God's work. Don't miss this glorious occasion for all the gold at Fort Knox.
Nothing but the blood of Jesus.
Join Pastor Kelvin Heinerine and friends for The Way, The Truth, The Life Radio Ministry, a Church of God ministry, live on the Street 919 FM from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. This and every Sunday on the Street 919 FM. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father except through me. John chapter 14, verse 6. For further information, contact 686-3845, 349-5178, or 342-7303.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for the program The Final Hour with Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr. and his wife, Nikki Garcia, for the Bible study every Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mark chapter 16, verse 15 says, Go into all the world and preach this gospel for every creature, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mondays at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Trauma and bereavement. Also every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Law and You. Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Dealing with disabilities. And every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer live on the Street 919 FM. Designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showeth thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy, and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank would be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-2222. For further information, call 753-1113 or 236-7271.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
All right, so Trinidad and Tobago and the world listening to us, I say good morning and thank you, Nashon, darling. I love you, love you. So, guys, before I go any further, you know, when something good, you have to talk about it. I want to congratulate the welfare officer of the People's National Movement, Miss Maxine Richards, yesterday. Did a distribution of back-to-school bags for both primary and secondary schools. Also, each welfare officer of each constituency got the opportunity to submit 2 names for booklets. Okay. That would have been done since in June or so. They would submit me. And I want to congratulate her on a job well done. And I always say, and I've seen it again, you know, I always say, Lord, if we could get somebody to fill Joyce and Budden's space, God rest her soul. She passed away in the COVID time. She got COVID and she passed away. And I always say, Lord, I wonder if we'll get somebody. But Maxine, darling, I want to tell you, continue doing the good work. Congratulations. And you have stepped in and you're doing the thing. Don't know how you just do it, but you're doing the thing. You're doing the thing. So again, Maxine, congratulations, and all the welfare officers who collected their stuff yesterday. I want to congratulate all of you, yeah? Understand, I wouldn't say the enumeration of the back to school, the booklets voucher. I wouldn't say that on air, but I understand it was a good amount, yeah? So, you don't find no other political party doing these things. Very proud of the People's National Movement where that is concerned. So, guys, today is Friday, Bacchanal Friday. While we want to deal with the politics and everything else, and only know I love it, I sleep, breathe, and eat it, I want to say this morning, I am not going to be speaking about no Carl. I want the court to deal with that. Or you overdo that. And I am saying this morning, the government had to find that money or whatever, or Carl had to find that money to pay the chartered flights and so on. But I want to know who's paying it back. That's all I want to know. Who paying it back? Who is paying it back? Anyhow. So, guys, I saw this video, and when I saw the video, and I think it's Bruce sent me, we were right here sitting, and Bruce said, "You see this video?" And I said, "No, I ain't see. What video is that?" Now I know there's a video circulating where the man got minced up on the one of the highways somewhere there. And I can't take them things, so I don't want to see that, or they don't send that on my phone at all. I can't make to see that. So I decided I would not be looking at it. I don't want to see. Anyhow, when I sat here looking at the video, and I see in this man well handling this woman in a particular way, I say, what kind of wickedness is this? Let me sit down here this morning and say to people, both male and female, I don't care what bacchanal all you have. Wait till you reach home now.
True.
Wait till you reach home to exercise yourself. So he didn't even realize somebody in the area where he was taping the whole incident. Look at, I wonder if we could put it up, boy, without the audio. This thing get me so vexed. I know it have some of we women that look for we bacchanal. Really look for we bacchanal. We could be nagging, make bacchanal here, there, and everywhere. And I seen this morning to both male and female, it don't look good, it don't sound good. It don't look good and it don't sound good. And these days, these things, you don't know who taping. We have cameras all over the place. So you don't know who looking at you at any given time. It was terrible. It was terrible. And you could see the person as a small person. You pull the woman by she hair. Thy love? Thy's love? No, let me just say this. We have to be, and it going back again. There's another video about me, you see me? It has some things I not interfering with.
That one next video again?
It have a video now with a man threatening a next one. He say you have a license firearm.
Oh, I see that.
Me, I want to put up them thing. I want to live a little long. So I not going in that direction at all. Come here, nobody come looking for me.
But the man and the woman hug up, eh?
So that was saying. We must, because that going viral, you know. And that is why people doesn't want to interfere in these things.
Yep.
But Bruce, it have another spin to that. If I'm afraid of the man because you're threatening me and thing, I had no choice. I don't have a choice. So I had to pretend and hug up and thing and say, well, I forgive him, or I forgive her, or whatever the case may be.
You know, I vexed with two of them.
Yeah.
But she run into the back of his van. Wherever he was going or wherever was happening, she run into the back of his van. And there when the whole melee start. That might be what alerted the person.
When the noise,
yes,
that's right. But
outside.
wait, when she run into the back of the van and after the bacchanal, who drive off the next car was in the back?
I think it's his son. Or some next week, it had two other fellas again, you know. I had a girl sitting down in the back seat of his van.
I tell you, I watched the thing. Because...
Sharon, I'm not going through that, Sharon. I cannot be in a relationship and we get vexed and I feeling to hit you? Nah. I go on later.
And he carry on and he beat and he this and he that and the other. If all you have bacchanal going on, you bring it out on the road, they tape that not coming off, you know, that is a stain for life.
You mean?
That is a stain for life. You might know, and these are the things what has happened to us. You might not want to go up for something somewhere and bam, that come out. You forget that years. Let me tell all you this. Let me call it a joke. So, I call it no name, eh? We're looking for candidates for screening for a local election, right? Before the... So we're looking for candidates. And the way how the PNM does do the thing is that you look for candidates, nominations, you go to the party groups with your consent letter and the party groups nominate Tom, Dick, Harry, wherever. However the case, we had about 4 nominations for one area. So the evening now we're waiting to pre-screen these candidates before they go forward. A particular individual, when we're looking for the calling the man name, no. We can't find the man. The man was downstairs, you know. The man was there. But when time for he to screen, nobody has seen him. You can't find him. The man, somebody say, they see the man speeding going down the road. So I take up my phone now. And I call, I say, but wait, I know the person, so I call him. He said, boy, my mother remind me. I had an incident, so yes, I go.
Shucks.
He say, when she say, remember? So he said, the man take out and he gone. He say, see me? I not paying myself through that, for that to come up in no screening. And these are the things what does happen to you. You have to be careful. So, I mean, come on. We have to think of what we doing all year. I tell you, and I say it, and I tell my sons and them. I tell all them fellas around me. I tell you, Bruce, we just talk that. A woman's weapon is her mouth. Mm-hmm. Her strength and weapon is her mouth.
She will tell you what she need to tell you to hurt you,
to
make sure that you feel what she telling you.
Because when you stand up and watch a big, strong man to run into him, and he just hold you by your forehead, your head at your one slap and pelt you on the ground, you can't fight with him. So your mouth is what? It's your weapon. And some of all your men just can't take what we telling all you, and some all you know is the truth. Bacchanal stand. Come on. We have to do better than that. But boy, while I'm telling all you this, I want to play an audio this morning because here now is deep bacchanal going on. It's not going to stop. So we're moving away from that because I needed to say what I see. So all you want to go after Stuart Young about high-powered rifles and this and that.
They're still on that?
But they're not going to stop. Well...
The man said he did not know high-powered rifle.
Well, listen. I listened to Watchman, Wade Heed.
Mm-hmm.
Here now, he just hit you. Wait. And he giving you facts. This man is well read. I want to play that audio for everybody to hear this morning. I want you to sit down and listen. But before that, let me take a call. Good morning, Mr. Yates.
Good morning, Ms. Felix.
Good morning.
Just drifting away a little bit from your topic this morning. I just want to say one thing and one thing alone this morning. I want to focus on what I call a high-profile gentleman in this country who poses as a priest, a man of God. I'm referring to Pastor Clive Dutton. People have been fooled for years, including the president of this country, who put this man as a temporary senator all the time, giving people the impression that he's independent. He's an independent voice in this country and has nothing to do with politics on either side, UNC or PNM. Let me just give you 3 instances to debunk that nonsense. 1995 general election. UNC had a campaign meeting, a platform meeting in San Fernando. Guess who was on the platform? Clive Dutton, endorsing the candidacy of, guess who? Sadiq Bash for San Fernando West. And he won that seat. He was on that platform, singing the praises of Sadiq Bash. But today, I am not involved in politics. I am not a politician. I don't get involved in any. I'm not affiliated to any party. The next general election, 2000, Rudal Munilal was going up for San Fernando East against Manning, which he lost, of course. But Sadiq Bash won his seat in 95, with the help of Dutton. Guess who was on Munilal's platform again? Pastor Clive Dutton, endorsing the candidacy of Rudal Munilal. And they put him in the Senate all the time as a temporary senator, independent senator. What madness and stupidness is this? You on a UNC platform all the time, 2 consecutive elections, wanting that candidate to win, and you are not politically aligned? Look, let me close by just giving you a last example. Days before this last local government election, days before, 3-4 days before, guess who was in Sangre Grande doing a walk against crime using primary school children, little babies between 5 and 12, primary school children, having an anti-crime march in Sangre Grande. That is obviously to swing it in favor of the UNC.
No, UNC may have won anyway, but he did his little part to help UNC to win. So what I'm concluding by telling you, I don't regard him as any Pastor Clive Dutton. I regard him as Clive Dutton, politician. This is not a man of the cloth. Dabbling in politics. This is a politician dabbling in pastoral work, in the work of God. He is essentially a politician. You listen to him, you hear him, and as modern people say, he could teach your head, but you must have these facts at your fingertips to debunk any foolishness that he tries to come with. Thank you and good morning.
Thank you very much, Mr. Eads. Now I'm looking for the audio clip that would have been sent to me with the weed thing. I can't remember. About 2 or 3 persons send it, and I can't remember. Anybody listening out there have it? Could you just resend it to me, please? I cannot find it. I have 3,000 plus messages on my WhatsApp. I can't keep up with it, boy. God. And then it's full, and one person that sent me about 5, 6 videos to say good morning, and oh God, they're killing my space on my phone. I just changed my phone because of that, and only continue to send.
All you have to do
I just do that
is make sure the phone does not instantly download the messages when it come in. Put it so that you have to put it to download. Therefore, you wouldn't have anything stored on your phone. They will send the messages, but when you open the message, unless you download the picture or the video, it wouldn't go on your phone.
Thank you, Lord. I don't know. I just don't know.
Every month I just sit down and go through my phone and delete.
Bruce, I can't do that. I try.
Delete.
I will try.
I need to look to see what it is. I ain't keeping nothing. Delete.
I mean, you're sending a good morning. Then you're sending a good morning to me. We in a group. We in groups. Every single group you send that, and you send it to me. There's so much coming.
You get all the audio.
Oh, God. Thank you very much. Audio like that, they send to me, and then all your thanks, I get it. Don't send no more. I get it already. I get it. So let me see. It is... How long? Bruce, I don't know how long it is, eh?
Not 12 minutes or something, so it's not that? Yeah, 12, 13 minutes.
We have enough time here?
Yeah, well, you can start it now.
Okay, let me download it. Right. Let me just make sure that, oh gosh, which part I was? No, I wasn't there. You see, I can't see. Right, look at what happened to me here. Let me come out of this. Bruce, help me here now. Why this thing does do that?
Reset first. Just minimize it.
I minimize.
The dash. Yeah.
Right. But look at here now. Try to do the same thing here.
No.
I want to come back to... Is this the edge? Right. Good. I want to just check and see if I have anything open.
No, it's not open.
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's not open.
So I'm going back where? To the green. Good. Right. All right, so guys, I want you to listen to this. Listen. Bruce. Now, Bruce. What's going on here?
Give me the mouse.
Thank you very much. You know, see a fella fighting up here.
Come as the audio I'm looking for, but I ain't seen it coming up to the bottom of the screen.
This sender is not...
Look this open here. Tell me, look on this one.
I feel you need to know this. It's
supposed to be the audio to the bottom there. You seen it?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's still open. Hold on, guys. All right, I think we have it now.
Normally, I don't bother to...
Play from the top.
This is Wayne Hay, the Watchman, on August the 13th, 2023. Normally, I don't bother to talk about political issues or what politicians say on platforms because I try to limit my contributions to what affects the police service. And this matter about what is being said with respect to firearms issued, especially automatic or automatic type firearms, affects the police service, so I must comment on it. First of all, about a year ago, or maybe less, I did voice notes in which I pointed out that during the time that Gary Griffith was Commissioner of Police, firearms were being issued to members of the public, which I believed infringed the Firearms Act, in that they were either automatic firearms or firearms which were adapted for automatic fire. So even though they were initially called semi-automatic firearms, the law says that if a firearm is made or adapted to fire as an automatic firearm, then it's automatic and therefore it's prohibited. And my belief still stands with respect to an interpretation of the law. So if you can pull a switch on a rifle and change it from single fire to automatic fire, then it's an automatic firearm, even though it was not initially created that way. So after I said that, and I pointed out that many people, including persons in government or in the government party, had received such firearms during the tenure of Gary Griffith, and that was wrong. And I believed that if a person applies for a firearm and the person who is authorized to issue the firearm gives them a firearm that is not authorized by the law, then the Commissioner of Police, who is the only one authorized, broke the law. And I believe that if what was being said in terms of the firearms given was given by Gary Griffith, then Gary Griffith broke the law. That was my belief then, and it's my belief now. But now we had a very interesting situation where somehow the matter has gotten into the public domain through the politicians, and now everybody is playing hide and seek. So let me clarify what has happened here, so that when the Honorable Leader of the Opposition or the Prime Minister of the country, Honorable Prime Minister, says anything, you could read between the lines and see where, if anyone is not speaking the truth. Now, one of the persons who it is said to have received a firearm that could be classified as an automatic firearm was the former Minister of National Security, Stuart Young, who we all know had a very cozy, friendly relationship with Gary Griffith. And I felt, and I still do, that a Commissioner of Police has a duty to ensure that the people who depend on him or her for proper advice should not do anything that will put that person in danger. And when I say danger, I mean, like, for example, in danger of prosecution. Because the law says that for prohibited weapons, the ones who use it and the ones who issue it both are guilty or can be prosecuted for an offense. Now, in this case, the Minister of National Security, the former minister, Stuart Young, handed back in or surrendered the firearm that is believed to be not allowed by law. Nothing is wrong with that. Many firearm users, holders, have handed back in firearms either because they have become incapacitated, they'll be too weak to use it, they are afraid to keep it, or for a number of other reasons. And that is not hiding the firearm, as some people are saying. It is not getting rid of it. It is surrendering it back to the authority that granted it. And in this case, the Commissioner of Police. Now, this is not Gary Griffith because he's no longer the Commissioner of Police. But the firearm was handed over during the time of McDonald Jacob. And that was proper, because I have been arguing for a long time that those firearms should be retrieved by the government. And if necessary, the state should pay the persons back the money that they spent to purchase the firearms, because it was not their fault that they purchased firearms that might be prohibited. It is the fault of the Commissioner of Police and the officers, men and women under him, who were involved in that process. Some of whom, as you know, have been charged for criminal offenses. And I'm surprised that the former commissioner, has not yet had any prosecution coming out from the matter. Maybe that is coming, maybe it is not, I don't know. But I still firmly believe that the law was broken and the commissioner is accountable and responsible, because he is the only one who can sign on that document saying that that's a legal firearm. So now we have the Honorable Leader of the Opposition on stage saying that somehow people are hiding automatic firearms, with the implication that it's Stuart Young, and somehow they have evidence or information that will harm him. Well, I hold no brief for Mr. Stuart Young. I don't know him, never had a conversation with him. I'm not even sure I could recognize him if I see him on the street. I might, because of his glasses. But let me tell the Honorable Leader of the Opposition something. That is not the only firearm that was issued by Gary Griffith to members of the public. The amount of those firearms, I'm talking about the ones that can be classified as prohibited or at risk of being prohibited, or have been adapted to turn into a prohibited weapon, meaning an automatic firearm, is more than 600. And some of those persons are members of the UNC party. And you know their names? Do you? Well, I know names too. So it means that Stuart Young did the correct thing by handing back in the firearm. Why don't you all go back to the members of your party and tell them to hand back in those firearms that they all got from under Gary Griffith's time? That is the problem here. As they say, an old biblical saying, you know, don't look for the mite in somebody's eyes when you have a bigger boulder in yours. And that is the problem here. I was paraphrasing the Bible there, not a true literal reading. So, now that we know that over 600 of those firearms have been issued, and some people have 4, not 1, 4. Why would somebody order rifles, AR-15s or M16s or whatever to protect themselves? How? They can't walk with it in the street. They can't put it down in their jockey shorts. They can't even put it in their handbags. So what are they doing with it? And why issue them 4? Some people will issue 29 firearms, 16. Hey, a member of the former member of the Police Service Commission got 7 for him and his wife. All that was under Gary's time. So it wasn't a case of arming the public. If it was a case of arming...
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
The Santa Rosa First Peoples Community, in collaboration with the Center for Orientation and Integral Research COIN and the Caribbean United Against GBV, presents a 12-part series on gender-based violence intervention and prevention measures under the theme Unmasking Myths, Promoting Peace. Tune in to the Street 91.9 FM Mondays and Thursdays at 11:50 a.m. Don't miss this.
After freeness is...
Whoa. This is a family program.
Relax now. I'm trying to tell you something. This month at Flow, you're getting free Samsung smartphones and free installation when you sign up for the 200 plan.
That is the plan. With 200 megabytes upload and download speed, Paramount Plus, and rare channels for $299.
That is the plan self. Sign up for the Select 200 plan today or visit online at discoverflow.co to join Tobago's newest fiber network.
Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. to 12 noon and every Wednesday night from 7:05 p.m. to 8 p.m. live on the Street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, goji, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health performance and disease. Join him as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079 or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com. Remember, every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. and Wednesday at 7:05 p.m. live on the Street 919 FM.
The #1 bookstore in Trinidad is having the biggest back-to-school sale for the holidays.
Shop at Sharon's Bookstore for the biggest back-to-school sale.
All your kindergarten, preschool,
primary, secondary school,
and tertiary education supplies at ridiculously low prices. Sharon's also carries a wide range of sneakers, socks, t-shirts, vests for girls and boys,
and much more items for school. So don't miss Sharon's back-to-school sale.
Now on Eastern Main Road, San Juan, Tunapuna.
2 locations at Trin City Mall, ground level and first level. We're also open on Sundays from 8 a.m. Check us on Facebook for up-to-date info and promotions. Also, message us for a quick response.
Tune into the Street 919 FM this and every Thursday for the program Conscious Talk, where we are at and where we are going with Steve Antoine. A journey begins with a single step, but if you walk in fear, the journey becomes much longer. Be honest, be brave. Every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. It's Conscious Talk.
Voices on the ghetto.
This is the voice of Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy, as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
For a new on-the-go experience in radio, simply go to your Android device and download Instant Radio. Select Trinidad and Tobago and click the Street 919 FM so you can listen to us wherever you want. Catch all your favorite shows live on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, we're live on Instagram.
The Street 919 FM. What are you waiting for? Go check us out on Instagram today.
Make your moves with us and you can win more rewards in the Magna Java Extravaganza. Each time you use your Scotiabank Magna MasterCard for purchases of $500 or more, you're automatically entered for a chance to win. 45 customers will win 2,500 Magna points, which can be redeemed instantly. Hold on, that's not all. One lucky winner will win 100,000 Magna points. Now that's rewarding. Make your moves with us. Use your Scotiabank Magna MasterCard for your chance to win in the Java Extravaganza. Get details on the Magna Rewards Trinidad Facebook page. Promo ends 31st August. Approved by the NLCB.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Everything you know is in your mind.
All right, so Trinidad, Tobago, and the world listening, I say good morning again. And of course, remember, if you're not tuning in, you're listening to Titans of Democracy with Bruce Wayne and yours truly, Sharon Felix. And so we would have touched on a number of things, and we're playing of audio of the Watchman Wade Hayes. And we're just going to go back a little bit to complete it. So I hope that you all were listening. So after that, we'll have some discussions on the whole matter. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay.
How? They can't walk with it in the street? They can't put it down in their jockey shorts? They can't even put it in their handbags. So what are they doing with it? And why issue them for? Some people will issue 29 firearms, 16. Hey, a member of the former member of the Police Service Commission got 7 for him and his wife.
Police Service Commission.
All that was under Gary's time. So it wasn't a case of arming the public. If it was a case of arming the public with the intent for them to protect themselves, 1 firearm is enough. And if they're involved in other activities like hunting, you could give them a shotgun too. Or if they're involved in sports shooting, you could give them a third shooting rifle, air rifle, or something of that nature. It means that a person should only have about 3, unless they're running a firearms company, it's a dealer, or there's a security company. But people got 29, and 7 and 10. Some got 4 weapons, similar to the one that Stuart Young had. And they belong not to the PNM party, but to the opposition UNC party.
Papa.
So I think that the person to be blamed here is Gary Griffith, because by issuing firearms in that way, it has compromised or may tend to compromise everyone involved. And that is where the problem lies. So when people talk about emptying the clip, well, the possibility is that a lot of innocent people will be shot in that melee. Because when you fire an automatic weapon, not 1 bullet comes out, it comes out in grap, as they say. So what are we doing now? So let's hear what is happening with the firearms. How many have been issued of that nature, and why has the government not taken, well, I shouldn't say the government, the Commissioner of Police not taking action to retrieve those firearms? The one person who had good sense to surrender it, to hand it back over, is now being castigated somehow as if they're committing a crime. And people say they know the serial number, and they know that Mops was involved in receiving it, and they're trying to blame Jacob. Don't blame Jacob! Blame the man who issued it to them. And then go and put the names and the serial numbers of all the other people who have the other 600 and more. You understand? It's around 600 and a quarter, to be exact. So, please, let me stop this nonsense and trying to blame people. Let's fix the problem in the country. As the Prime Minister said, there's a lot of guns and ammunition. Yes, legal guns are being used in crime. Yes, legal ammunition are being given to criminals. Why don't we stop it? Pull them back now. Whilst at the same time you're doing something in Parliament to put everybody on notice that we're going to put people in jail or put them in the gallows. What are you all doing? Only fighting nonsense because it's election time. Ah, man, this is so annoying to me. Please forgive me for my rant today, but I was annoyed. And when I'm annoyed, I say I am. Mean deceitful. Wayne Head, the watchman, out.
There are so many things that I could say this morning. There are so many questions that I want to ask. In so many directions I want to go. But you know what? I realize we are people in this country. We do not like facts and we don't like the truth. All we're interested in is what it have in it for me, what I could get, and what I want.
In that order?
In that order. I've heard so many discussions in the public domain. When the UNC was in office, there was thieving, you know. But I was getting something.
If you know, I
hate to hear that.
Oh,
so in other words, you don't care how much they thief because you sit down underneath and you're collected. You're not interested in nothing. So because you get something and they thief, and then down the road they tell nothing else to thief, and the country start to go in a direction. And if I call name, people just get, when I call it, if you call other countries, people just get vexed. So I ain't gonna say no country. When we reach to a place where we can't go no more, then I want to hear what will be the next discussion. What will be? So all you want to go after Stuart, Monilal, all of them. I sit down and I listen, you know, and I say, I want to get a little more information on this. Excuse me. And I sat very quietly and I say, I'm not going to discuss something that I don't have proper information and facts about, and all you know that is me. But when I could hear that other members of the opposition have any, man say, know them by names and numbers. And all you want to chastise one person, the man say, call her, hold on, All you know me. UNC MP Monilal has called on Police Commissioner Earl Hayward Christopher to explain the policy, procedure, and practice used to receive firearms from citizens, including from Energy Minister Stuart Young. Monilal did so yesterday after Young last Sunday, that was then denied, Monilal's claim that he surrendered an automatic weapon to the police. Monilal had shown pictures of the type of pistol, called it an assault weapon, but Stuart Young said he'd never been in possession of an automatic firearm. He said the possession and disposal of any legal firearm must be authorized and approved by a commissioner of police, and he could confirm that he, in fact, donated a legal weapon to the TTPS. Young said at all times he abided by Trinidad and Tobago's laws, adding his action was of his own volition and he stood by it. He didn't reply on the specifics of the reason for the action. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Felix.
Good morning.
The other Titans and Bruce Wayne.
Good morning, Mr.
Morning.
So I will help you out with some of the matters that's swirling around your mind right now with respect to the voice note that was shared by Dr. Head, right?
Please.
I'll get a little historical. I'll give everybody a little historical context. So in Trinidad and Tobago, our law governing firearms is the Firearms Act, Chapter 1601. The law was enacted when we were a colony, and it was updated throughout the years when we became independent. Now, firearm ownership under the British realm that we were under was a privilege and was not a right, as obtained in the U.S. survey that the former commissioner is so fond to refer to in all his discourses, which you could pull up through the years. Because their First Amendment of their Constitution guarantees guarantees them the right to bear arms. Because when the 13 colonies were broke away away from England, there was the constant threat of war. They had no standing army, so there was a need to authorize all adult males in possession of firearms at the time to be able to be called upon to come to the defense of the 13 colonies that became the United States of America. Right? That's the first contextual part. With respect to the prohibited weapon, what Mr. Haight said, Dr. Haight said is quite correct. And what Mr. Young did with respect to the firearm he had is quite correct. Now, I suspect he would have done that because somebody would have told him, just like how Buddy whispered to you, a Buddy whispered to him and say, hey, them fellas coming for you. And if you have it, and remember Mr. Haight Dr. Haight made an important point. The Act says anything made or adapted could be considered a prohibited weapon. Therefore, if you're in possession of that without a variation issued by the Commissioner of Police, it then becomes illegal. As you just read, Mr. Young donated it to the police service, and he would have made you have to if you're in possession of such firearm as a legal firearm holder, there's a process. So he would have completed the process. Good. What the Act also now for a long time, the only people entitled to be in possession of prohibited weapons were members of the protective services, the police service, and the defense force. The Act was amended to cater for other arms of national security, namely customs and excise, the prison service, right? Because remember, these people now carry firearms, and if they're carrying firearms and it is prohibited, they had to bring them under the legal ambit. So the law was amended to include them also, right? They were the only people. When the Gully gentleman entered office, remember he started to talk about former commissioners, had it like if it's for the privilege. Remember, I gave you the historical context. It was not no right to have no firearm. However, he was very good friends with a dealer who made the news and have legal matters going on now. There's another voice note going around, Miss Felix, with a conversation that he is having with that said dealer, and where they're talking about how they would open up the system in terms of dealers being able to import these weapons which could be made or adapted and right as prohibited under the
caller. The voice note you're alluding to, who is on the voice note?
The head of the NTA and the said dealer I'm speaking about.
Thank you.
And they are speaking about the system and dealers and so on, what the police service was doing. The police service was all along under various commissioners complying with the dictates of the 1601. When he entered office, he interpreted the prohibited weapon provision to suit him and brought in this thing where people could apply for variations and have the firearms for self-defense at home. That's stand your ground. He brought in stand your ground. You understand what I'm saying? That is how he interpreted the law there. And that's how he issued variations for people. So people were now buying these weapons that you could make or adapt and imported by various dealers, many of them dealers who he gave dealerships under his tenure. Right? You recall the incident where a gentleman was running around the savannah and he had two firearms and one discharged and shot him. When you get your firearm, Miss Felix or Bruce, here it works. If you have one on you for personal protection and you have others, how many others? They are supposed to be home in your safe. If you can't keep them safely at home, you lodge them in your district station for safekeeping.
Caller,
that's what the law says.
Caller, I want to tell you how happy I am this morning of you calling in, because I'm just telling Bruce. And let me just say this. You're going down an alley, and I hope people listening. I grew up in a house with a licensed shotgun. My father had a licensed shotgun as a child. I grew up in a home with that. We were not allowed to touch it. And let me tell you, it was in a case, a wooden box built with a big padlock on it. We were not allowed to touch, go near, or even pass by it.
Thank you.
And when he died, my mother took it in and gave it into the station where we reside.
She surrendered it.
She surrendered
it and said, I don't want it. The FUL holder has died. Me or none of my children are firearm users, employee certificate holders, which is what used to happen. So your father, your grandfather would have, like how your father had the shotgun. One of you all could have, he could have, when somebody reached the age of 20, 25, 26, he could have applied for that person to become a FUEC holder.
That's
right. And so the only other person who could have handled the gun besides the FUL holder is the FUEC holder, who would also pay an annual fee. Now here is an important part about the Firearm Users Act, Ms. Felix, that the goodly gentleman also, that many people are not aware of. To have a licensed firearm, that would be a certain age, which is 25, right? However, when you join any one of the protective services at 18 and you do firearm training, what is your what is your tool of trade? Not a firearm? So you could be an 18, 19 or 20-year-old who is under the age to have a FUL, but you're working with firearm. This is an anomaly that the Parliament has to fix. Because you know what, Ms. Felix? Another prominent firearm dealers, there's a whole thing happening. I'll just leave you with this. Under the said commissioner, a lot of police officers became licensed instructors, right? To train people and to be firearm users, to be efficient firearm users license. One of these men, his son was in the police service, and he was under the age of 25, and he had FUL was issued to him, contrary to the law. Because you know what? The commissioner said, but he working as a police, so we could give him a FUL. Nothing wrong with that. But he had to reach the age of 25. That was going on all the time under all former commissioners. So Dr. Hay is correct in saying that there are 600 firearm users, license holders with firearms that could be made or adapted. Now, who will bite the bullet and go after these people? How much of them will now it is up for the inspectors or the senior superintendent in the various divisions where they live to go through the firearm user license registers in all their stations and go and seize these weapons. They have that power under the law, whether they have a variation or not. But they could go and inspect it and see if the weapon has been adapted to become fully automatic. And once that is done, it is contrary to the variation. We now have people at the Forensic Science Center who could determine whether or not such firearms have been adapted. That is what could be done. That is the other part of it that Dr. Hay didn't see. The police service now has that capability.
Caller.
So Dr. Muiral may have opened a Pandora's box that supporters of theirs may be very angry at him and apprehensive.
Thank you very much, Mr. Simpleton.
No problem. Always good to educate and bring light for my people in dark corners.
Thank you so kindly. You have enlightened me with a number of issues that I didn't even know about. And I hope that people listen and I allowed them the latitude to go on. Because you know why? I want us to understand what this whole thing is about. I deliberately stayed away from raising that issue until we got clarification. I deliberately stayed away. But what struck me yesterday is when I saw the video, what the gentleman was saying. And it frightened me.
Everything you know is
and I went right back. But the question I have to ask, the question we are asking, a lot of us asking it, and we're very disingenuous, is why did Gary go to the length and breadth of the courthouse to stop the report from being laid in the parliaments of Trinidad and Tobago? We ain't asking that question. Some of we playing blind. But you have to understand, I am not going to allow no man or woman to walk on my back to gain no popularity or to gain no recognition, especially if it can put all of us, our lives, in danger. Not doing that. Trinidad, Tobago, and the world listening, we have to go to the break. We'll be right back, and I'll open up the lines and take more of your calls. Do not shift your dial. We'll be right back.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Catch all your favorite shows live on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, we're live on Instagram.
The Street 919 FM. What are you waiting for? Go check us out on Instagram today.
After freeness is...
Whoa. This is a family program.
Relax now. I'm trying to tell you something. This month at Flow, you're getting free Samsung smartphone and free installation when you sign up for the 200 plan.
That is the plan. With 200 megabytes upload and download speed, Paramount Plus, and real channels for $299.
That is the plan self. Sign up for the Select 200 plan today or visit online at discoverflow.co to join Tobago's newest fiber network.
Nothing but the blood of Jesus. Yahweh said, what have you done? The voice of your brother's blood cries to me from the ground. Now you are cursed from the ground, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. From now on, when you cultivate the ground, it wouldn't yield its strength to you. You shall be a fugitive and a vagrant in the land. This is Bishop Aaron and the Divine Problem Solving International Ministry, who is actually presenting to you the program Blood Has a Voice, right here on the Street 91.9 FM on Saturday, the 26th of August, 2023, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., where a battery of speakers from Ghana, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Uganda, Kenya, and other global destinations will be in attendance to do God's work. Don't miss this glorious occasion for all the gold at Fort Knox. Nothing but the blood of Jesus.
For a new on-the-go experience in radio, simply go to your Android device and download Instant Radio. Select Trinidad and Tobago and click the Street 919 FM so you can listen to us wherever you want.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's Radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
You are invited to join Pastor Maurice Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Waiko in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mondays at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Trauma and Bereavement. Also every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Law and You. Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Dealing with Disabilities. And every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer live on the Street 919 FM. Designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showeth thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy, and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank would be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-2222. For further information, call 753-1113 or 236-7271.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk. It's Friday.
I need you like forever. We're always together.
DJ Bruce Wayne.
Hey girl, yeah.
Kiss you like 1,000 times. Love you like 1,000 times. And I could go 1,000 miles. Still I never get tired. Never get tired. Like 1,000 times. And I could write 1,000 rhymes. Just to tell you how much could I never get tired. Never get tired of you. Girl, we say me and you is like a dream come true. We standing firm now move because we loving each other. We are win or lose. That's why you me choose. It's like a deja vu. We do it over and over. But you want so genuine. Tough man see you out the road and try a thing. This I love you now, don't it never run out that expiring. Baby girl, your love inspiring. 1,000 times. Love you like 1,000 times. And I could go 1,000 miles. Still I never get tired of you. Like 1,000 times. And I could write 1,000 rhymes. Just to tell you how much could I never get tired.
Never get tired of you. All right, so Trinidad Tobago, we are back and the world listening. I could never get tired of you guys. I miss you on Tuesday and Thursday, but I love you better on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Before I go back and do anything again, Jenny, you have to hold on a little bit. Before I do anything, let me just say to you, you know, this program is really addicted and it's really influential. You remember, we would have supported the blind guy who passed for St. Anthony's College. And Sammy. You know Sammy got 5 passes.
Nice.
And there was an issue with the art that his mother is still fighting. Apparently, I don't know what they do with the child art. And some mix-up between the school and the exam and all of that. But it's a whole long story. But Sammy got 5 passes. Sammy, visually impaired Sammy, got 5 passes, Trinidad and Tobago. Art is still pending and economics came back upgraded. Trinidad and Tobago. And I want to publicly thank Foreign TTB because Foreign TTB was one of the, despite us getting some donation from a number of persons that we passed on to her. And the member of parliament for St. Joseph who stuck by him, you understand, and supported him every year with his books and so on. Foreign TTB was one of the persons who would have sent $500 every month in order for him to travel to and from school for a year. And I want to publicly thank all of you and him on behalf of them. Sammy got 5 passes. Art is still pending and economics came back upgraded. Trinidad and Tobago, you understand? You understand? Nice. And that's why I'm helping Adrian. For all those reasons. Trinidad and Tobago. Bruce.
Guys, so have a bit of housekeeping to do. But just before I do that, let me say happy birthday going out to Alison O'Connor Semper. It comes from your entire family. Do enjoy your day. Have a great day today. So guys, yes, the holidays are almost over. So it's time to head on down to the #1 bookstore in the country today for the biggest back-to-school sale now on. Yes, Charon's Bookstore still carries the cheapest and widest range of kindergarten, primary, secondary and tertiary education level textbooks, school uniforms, stationaries, and anything you require for school. You name it, Charon's has it. They are open every day at 4 locations: Eastern Main Road, Tunapuna, Sawa, ground level and Level 2 Trin City Mall, and the newest location, number 10 Diego Martin Main Road. You can call Charon's Bookstore at 663-1884 right now, or visit them on Facebook and Instagram. So don't miss Charon's massive back-to-school sale now on. Are you looking to protect your employees from workplace injuries? Look no further. Guardian General's Workman's Compensation Insurance got you covered. This policy covers your employees from any work-related injuries or illness. To learn more, give us a call at 877-MyGG or 877-6944 or email us at cec@myguardiangroup.com. Let's keep your employees safe and your business protected. Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. to 12 noon and every Wednesday night from 7:05 p.m. to 8 p.m. Live on the street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits. One of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, goji, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health, performance, and disease. Listen to Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. and Wednesday at 7:05 p.m. on the street 909 FM as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079, or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com. Excuse me. Earn your stripes by choosing Forest Park. When you drink in cause, when you bring punch into the lime, you command the spirit. Don't forget to designate a driver and please drink responsibly. Flo has found a home in Bago. Find them at Milford Bay Plaza Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pay your bill at the counter or at their convenient self-serve kiosk and learn all about their products from their interactive in-store demos. Visit Flo in store today at Milford Bay Plaza. For a new on-the-go experience in radio, simply go to the Play Store on your Android device and download Instant Radio. Select Trinidad and Tobago and click the Street 919 FM so you can listen to us wherever you are.
All right. So it's 8:08 a.m. And guys, we're going back to the lines and take your calls. And I think I have Jenny on hold. Jenny, good morning.
Hi, morning, Ms. Phillips. Morning, Bruce. Morning to all the callers and listeners on 91.9 on Titans of Democracy. Ms. Phillips, you must get a special shout out for the work that you do, especially with the children, because I remember during COVID-19 when you had the essay competition.
Not when I had, when we had the whole crew, when we had the COVID-19 essay, and I would tell you, I know for a fact one of the students who would have taken part, well, she would have passed for Bishop, and she has so inspired her little cousin who lives with her also, that the little cousin passed recently also for Bishop. Excellent. So when you see that you have people that they could inspire, you have children at home, the others look up to each other, so that's very important that we always set good examples for our children. Is the grandmother that they are growing up with, Cheryl Hull. So I want to shout her out for the good work she's doing with her 2 granddaughters, Shakari Hull and Nubia Hull, because they are both doing very well, and they are helping each other in terms of, giving help and advice, and the school books from the first one going down to her. So it's really a nice and beautiful thing. So I want to say congratulations also to the child who is blind that just finished his exam, and also sending love and blessings also to Adrian, and I would contact you in
to see in any way that I could also assist with. You seem to have a really nice touch with these young people who you would have interacted with, so continue. That is probably your gift. Ms. Felix, with regards to that whole situation with Gary Griffith, probably that is why he's fighting tooth and nail not to have that report that retired Stanley John would have done. Because it was said in that report, if I'm not mistaken, that it was a well-oiled criminal organization with regards to the issuing of the firearm license. You also would have heard the conversation when Maria Christopher had to go to court, what she would have said concerning those guns and the type of guns that are on the streets and the kind of bullets that we have on the streets. And when you look at the whole mixture, the person who is central in that, because the commissioner of police is the one who has the authority to issue those firearms and those licenses, is Gary Griffith. And if you're not afraid of anything, why you are not allowing, and I want to say this to the judiciary. Everybody that goes to get judicial review and this, they want to know this and they want to know in this country. Why it is the judiciary is not allowing us to hear what is in that report from retired Justice Stanley John? Why they're not allowing the public, the 1 million point something of us, the opportunity to hear, because that affects all of our lives. They don't just affect one life, but everybody else who running up this step does get judicial review and get we call it pre-action letter and injunction and all that. Why these citizens are being deprived of knowing what it is inside that, if you will.
But Jenny, even more, what you have to hide that you don't want the public to know? If everything is above board, what you have to hide?
But the judiciary is the one who is given the all right not say to the thing. Is not Gary Griffith and you on doing it.
Yeah, but even if it's the judiciary, why would you run to the courts to ask to have it not be laid in Parliament? What do you have to hide?
Well, apparently it would look like there's things to hide based on what we hear Wayne saying, based on what we hear people saying. It's not we saying so.
No.
And then when you look at it, you remember Philip Alexander said that Gary Griffith went before the JSC when he was the Commissioner of Police, and he said that 3 deputy political leaders or something, so in the UNC is linked to criminals. He also said that where Philip Alexander said that Gary Griffith said that the UNC paid $40 million to criminals to have the place hot up. We hear all these things that is Gary Griffith who said that before the JSC, not we. So what is going on in this country? The law is just so we alone. Then when you are talking about some high officials was trying to take away Watson Solomon Drew gun. In the first place, Watson Solomon Drew got a gun. Watson Solomon Drew is a convicted criminal. He was convicted in the court in Arima for falsely pulling a fire alarm. He was convicted. He was to pay a fine. I think he paid that to the Privy Council. He paid the fine. How he get a FUL? And he before the court for another criminal act again that he hasn't been convicted of yet, but he's inside the court there for rape and sexual assault. So who is anybody getting firearm in this country? And then when people doing the right thing, Minister Young do the right thing based on the law, carry back in the gun black was not automatic gun, carry back in. The police station, they have a problem with that. So you're doing the right thing. You're following the law and you're getting chastised. But you ain't following the law and you're being glorified. Ms. Felix is a dangerous thing in this country, and we are the right thinking citizens, all the representatives, and they won't call names and only call us on social media and all that. We have to continue fighting for this thing in this country that Dr. Rowley and the People's National Movement remain in office and do the right thing first in this country. We cannot allow, based on these things we hear, and we cannot allow the UNC and Kamala to ever come back in office in this country, especially if she team up with men who say that she corrupt, men who say all kind of things about she joined them. One of them is an international fugitive now. He can't even go to Tobago because from the time he go up in the air, Marshall says zoom across and pull him out the plane. That's how dread it is. So them are the people that teaming up with the UNC. That is why people that be saying UNC stands for United National Criminals. There's not people that be saying that. You all have a blessed day and thank you so much. Bye.
We had to talk the thing, and it makes you feel uncomfortable. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Good morning. members. Now, when you're listening, people like me now, you would think that he have no he have no skeleton record. But it appears that the living castle and chewing stone. You understand? Because and when you listen to Mr. Wade, and then you listen to the guy's officer who call him directly after. And you hear all
I wouldn't say so, because we ain't sure. But he's well.
I guess.
He's well learned.
He well learned. Now, and you see, listen to all this. You don't understand why Mr. Griffith fighting tooth and nail, not to know, for us not to hear that report. Because it appears to me on this chessboard is big pieces playing. Because when you hear who get and how much they get, you telling me I'm on a board. He get about 7 anyways.
And that is and Kola, that is so frightening. I wonder if it's who is on this board would have gotten that. That is why earlier this thing getting. Could this thing getting more? So there was no honesty and no secrecy within that board. Everything was being leaked, and that's how information was being passed.
Because I scratch my back, you scratch. I scratch yours, you scratch mine.
And nobody want to scratch my back.
Because you can tell me, you are on our board. You have 7 guns.
Boy, what are you doing with 7 guns?
It's so frightening. So you wonder now how much other people on different boards there go. You wonder now what's really going on. Who really are gun? And what kind of gun they have? And how much they get? That's really one thing. That seems very frightening. And then now, to add insult to NG, you form a party and tell them now and join with the set people who you were supposed to be investigated.
The same persons who you sit down in a joint select committee and talk about. The same persons, this and the leader who you sit down right here and said they have a 5-day weekend. And all kind of thing was said. There were persons you say you went to this function they invited to, and when you're going into the VVIP section, it's only criminals and this and that, and you walk back out because you were so upset. The same persons, Pandey really said, the politics have a morality of its own.
Felix,
Jesus.
There's a question. Were you really investigated or passing information?
Oh Lord, Jesus help us.
No, let me talk to you. Do you investigate anything or you was even in office to pass information? Because let me read. This one had all kind of information, all kind of she put on the screen. And we was wondering how she getting that or was she getting that? Now you see? But anyhow, before this, with regards to the guy, the boy with the art exam, his mother should really investigate that.
No, she is. It's a process for a while. She's not a sit-down person. She has been going through the whole motion. The child did his art exam, and the school, and however it was supposed to be marked, or however they can't find the thing from here to there and from one thing to the other.
Sean.
Yes.
I don't want to put it under this. Plenty of bad the the boy can get somebody else.
Thank you very much. But she's not going to rest with that because she had to fight. She had to fight for the other parts. She's not going to rest with it.
I have a nephew who won that school. I can tell about that school.
Lord, Father Jesus. And because he's visually impaired, or they feel they could do him wickedness. The child take day and night, months to work on his art project. And
give him to somebody else.
Thank you.
And I can bet you, now out of 10 times, the person who the kid to not look like me and you.
All right, caller. Let me move on. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Felix. Good morning, Mr. Wade again.
Morning.
Miss Felix, there was a police officer, I think, at some on a program, and then he stated that he, from the police department within the interview, he said that he did not support this thing where the government wanted to bring in where they check background. Do you know why? If you was to get background checks, you will find out some of these people in the police service are family with magistrates, lawyers, bankers, government, permanent secretaries, and all these sorts of things. And that's how information is moving around and all these sorts of things. How do you think a lot of these banks, basically, these robberies come? They have the people in their families, but they pretend that they don't know each other publicly. And basically that they communicate privately. They should be checking a lot of that and put background checks in banks, government offices, and everything, and you will find out all these criminal organizations, how they operate. I love to and listening.
Thank you very much. But poor me with my little self, I know can't go. I had to get approval to get my little money from Western. You never anybody send, but they say a politically
affiliated
person. Something is some. Look, all you once at a back and I go on. I can't. I had to go come between the hours of 8 and 4 and head office in Western Union had to approve. I don't know how I become that. I don't know if it's the board. I was on the board. Look how long. I never go through that. Look, let me take the people and them call. Send me a caller. Good morning. But all kind of people doing all kind of thing and they ain't politically exposed. Look, you see? Look, caller, morning.
Morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Bruce.
Morning.
Everybody, good morning, Sharon.
Yes.
You know, Mr. Chance, Mr. Blake, everybody who they do edify us about programs and, you know, the talk shows we learn and everything. Everybody's giving us information. This morning, a man I heard you say he's Simpleton, but I will give him name Stapleton. But the information he gave us about the guns. Okay?
Yes.
I thank him for edifying us about that part of it because, I mean, we didn't know about gun and anything, but he gave us a good rundown and I appreciate it. So I'm asking the people of Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean to continue to listen to this program, Titans of Democracy, from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, led by Mrs. Sharon Felix and Bruce Wayne. They are bringing facts to us and not gunslingers talk. Okay? So I thank Mr. Stapleton. I call him Stapleton because he's a stable man. You hear me, Sharon?
Yes, I totally agree.
Not simple. He's not a simple man. Okay, then. Thanks, everybody. We are learning and we're looking forward. We do look forward to this program on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Thank you all.
Thank you very much.
Good morning, Sharon.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. Good morning.
Morning.
I'm begging a favor this morning, Sharon.
Sure.
The young man who got his 5 subjects that is visually impaired, I'd like you to bring him on the station so that parents could see him, so that we have no excuse with the good eyes to not do the work, for we children not to do the work.
I don't want to bring him, we can zoom him in.
Well, yeah, anyhow we choose to...
Because it will be a little hassle. It will be a little hassle for the mother.
Not a problem, but if you understand what I'm getting at, is not let people see that this guy is visually impaired and he's still able to do what he have to do. And we have children sitting home who feel like they can't do. We have to highlight this guy and let parents know their children have to do the work. We can't sit down no more and say we can't do and we can't do and we can't do.
I totally agree with you.
Have a good day, Sharon.
Thank you very much. I totally agree with you. Look at little Adrian. Adrian is what? I forget Adrian didn't do SC. I think I'm not too sure if he did it this time. But Adrian is not 14 years yet, and you listen to Adrian carrying a conversation on this radio station with us. You swear Adrian is over 15, 16 years. Come on. We have it, yes? Rowley Jr., good morning.
Hey, Sharon, morning to you and Bruce. Morning to Mrs. Crosby. I listen, well, she changes his name, but I listen to Simpleton, and, Sharon, a lot of things we know out here that we try to tell members of the public. Simpleton is well-informed.
Well-informed.
Trying to inform people. Yes, that don't be misguided by the bravado and stupidity of of Gary Griffith. Don't get tied up. One of the things that people believe, including Kamala Fasanande, is that all businessmen are prudent and organized within the society. Now, I'm seeing a video going around. The alleged businessman, almost for 10 minutes abusing a woman.
Yes.
And I really hope, I think that businessman is well known in Southern Division. So I want Mr. Smith, who is very, very vocal on these things, to deal with these issues, because I keep telling people why Dr. Rowley was making laws for every strata, the upper, middle, and lower classes in the society, with FATCA and everything, was our prudent management. And then he came, you see, Sharon and Bruce, what Dr. Rowley is exposed to is because he comes to work and he pays attention to details. We had a woman, and this is not Mama Guy, This woman used to come to work 1 o'clock, and when I say come to work, just drive in town and go back down in a personal residence,
And we didn't say that, We didn't say that just so, We were told so.
Sharon, the people knew what they were saying, but again, they put a price on vomit and everybody run back because it's convenient, because the political structure don't have the law warranting how people really so disingenuous. They have the right. You're looking at America, Donald Trump being charged and going up for president. It's the UNC style. You could be whatever, join my party, come. And what is creating for us here, Sharon and Bruce, is decadence. Then we have people, even on programs, sometimes even on this station, changing the narrative, even though it's not true. And that's a problem you have. And I want to really embrace the right-thinking citizens that are always keeping Dr. Rowley in office. There's a reason for that. So even though those wrong-thinking people out there absorbing fake information, look at Pali. Pali taking pride in taking information to pay people just for propaganda. You could imagine leadership today in Trinidad in the likes of Pali with a UNC agenda, and the UNC leader with people in the likes of Jack Warner and Gary Griffith, who taught in feelings because Dr. Rowley was exposed to information that he's hiding from members of the public. People, let me end, because I want people to understand how dangerous it is for Trinidad and Tobago not getting a hold, not so much on the shooting and the killing, where the root cause, but everybody understand, you see that root cause? It's coming from places where we're trying to get it under control. But what is being paid attention to is the normal 16 murders, 20 murders. The UNC likes that. You know why? They feel that give them viability for office. All listen, where these things coming from, it is trying to be worked on. I want to tell the Commissioner of Police, get down to your senior superintendent and let them patrol areas because things get in the way. Good program as usual. And Mommy, Simpleton, Stapleton, let me give them both names. All right? Sharon, you all take care. All the best.
Thank you very much. We go into the ads. Let me see. Caller, quickly. Let me see. I could get you in.
Yeah, okay. Morning, Michelle. Morning. Yeah, GT. All right. Well, I'll say is morning, Bruce, and you have a wonderful day, because Albert had wanted to say, said already. So, in the next time.
Thank you kindly. Let me see. Caller, you have a minute. Talk to me.
Like, Mr. Sharon and Bruce, morning to everybody. No, I just want to say something now. I remember Rhoda say something. She said that all the Prime Minister say that all Guy Griffith all the Bruce. She said he started to understand that. She said that I told me fully yet, and I believe it. And I just want to say something. I don't know if I have enough time. When Guy Griffith went and leave away, and she was investigating somebody, one guilty something, he fly back in. He shortcut his location and run back, like to show trouble in the camp. I just saying that. I ain't finished. Wait later on when you got something else to say. Thank you for allowing me.
Thank you very much. Well, guys, the ads are coming up, and I am enjoying this morning, and I want to thank all of you for calling in and shedding some light on the comments and everything. You see, on this program, you will just get information and the facts. I'm not about propaganda. I am not about spreading fake news. You will get the facts. Whether it hurts, yes or no. Whether it hurts to me or you, yes or no, you're getting it. We must call a spade a spade. And let me tell you something. The way you carry about yourself tells a lot about you as an individual. We're going to the break. Don't shift your dial.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Conscious Talk, where we are at and where we are going. After a storm, there is a calm. Where there is darkness, light follows. Where there is evil, good overcometh. It's Conscious Talk with Steve Antoine. Every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. It's Conscious Talk. Conscious Talk.
Catch all your favorite shows live on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, we're live on Instagram.
The Street 919 FM. What are you waiting for? Go check us out on Instagram today.
After freeness is...
Whoa. This is a family program.
Relax now. I'm trying to tell you something. This month at Flow, you're getting free Samsung smartphones and free installation when you sign up for the 200 plan.
That is the plan. With 200 megabytes upload and download speed, Paramount Plus, and real channels for $299.
That is the plan, self. Sign up for the Select 200 plan today or visit online at discoverflow.co to join Tobago's newest fiber network.
Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. to 12 noon and every Wednesday night from 7:05 p.m. to 8 p.m. live on the Street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, goji, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health performance and disease. Join him as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079 or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com. Remember, every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. and Wednesday at 7:05 p.m. live on the Street 919 FM.
The steel pan, the only musical instrument invented in the 20th century, is a reflection of the perseverance and innovativeness of the people of Trinidad and Tobago, which have always been central to our development as a nation. And the steel pan story epitomizes this, carved out of life and struggle and determination, rising out of the spirit of the African drum. The steel pan stands today as evidence of innovativeness, creativity, and passion for life integral to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. My name is Kwesi Paul. Join me each and every Sunday from 9 p.m. to 12 midnight on the Street 91.9 FM.
Julia, how our daughter bright so?
What you mean?
Kelly's so young and already talking about when she gets her first job, taking out a mortgage with TTMF at 2%.
She knows about 2%?
Yes, 2% with no down payment as a first-time homeowner and the lowest rate on the market. We would not have to dip into our savings to set her up. Where she get all these brains from?
Her mother, of course.
TTMF, from here to home.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the street, 919 FM.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Tune into the street 91.9 FM
every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinau Thomas.
The scripture says, "And they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in."
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Sherwin R. Thomas on the street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
The Street 919 FM has been asked to announce the passing of Rosalind Omina Fraser Christopher, a.k.a. Fleury, who departed this life at the age of 86 years on Friday, the 21st of July, 2023, at her residence, Pierre Road, La Brea. She'll be lovingly remembered as the mother of Cheryl, Lima, and David, grandmother of Faye, Jerome, Dean, Marlon, Samantha, Samuel, and Ashanti, great-grandmother of 8, great-great-grandmother of 3, aunt of Hakim, Kareem, Kafil, and Dr. Tarina Ahmad, Ivan, Andrew, Andrea, Gerald, Neville, Dave, Den, Don, and Marine, cousin of many, in-law of many, friend of many, her caretakers, Natasha, Dwight, and family. The funeral service for the late Rosalind Omani Fraser Christopher, a.k.a. Fleury, will take place on Saturday, the 26th of August, 2023, at 2 p.m. at St. Michael's Spiritual Baptist Church, Pierre Road, La Brea, thence to the La Brea Cemetery. Inquiries can be made at Elite Funeral Homes Limited at 648-3462.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
All right, so Trinidad, Tobago, and the world listening, we are back, and I have a call to make. I want to make that special call this morning in a short while, but let me take Mr. Chance first. Oh gosh, Mr. Chance, you there? Oh Lord, Mr. Chance, I'm just going to take the call and he just drop off, you know. So I'm going to make that call. And Mount St. George, talk to me quickly. I want to make a call here.
Yes, sure. First thing, let me apologize to Lishon and thank him also. Right, I do the internet. I didn't know. Uncle Busi, thank you. Right, and I apologize to the station for my behavior this morning. The plane shoot, I just want to explain something fast before why I said the plane shoot, and Sister Crosby, I agree with you. Exactly what you say about 91.9 this morning. Plane shoot, when I was a young boy in the 50s, there was a guy, we only had 2 radio stations at that time, was Radio Trinidad and Radio Guardian, which became 610 Radio. And a gentleman used to come, I think it's every other day, I believe he was a preacher, and he always used to say, he's coming to say the plain truth. So the name of the program was The Plain Truth, which was a religious program. So that's why I give you the name Plain Truth, Sister Crosby, Professor Chance here, The Plain Truth, 91.9 alone, Auntie Sharon and Uncle Bruce, The Plain Truth. Yes, so go on with that, Auntie Sharon, go ahead and make your call.
All right, thank you very much. Mr. Chance, you can call me back, please. I have to hold on a little bit to make that call. Mr. Chance?
Good.
Mr. Chance?
Yes.
Right,
Morning,
I'm hearing
Sharon.
you. Morning.
Right. Good morning. Good program as usual.
Thank you.
Just let me say I want to join Miss Crosby and Rowley Jr. and my good friend from Tobago, Yasmon St. George, in complimenting and underscoring the importance of your program. And to say this morning, we have another person coming out from time to time, all the time, Mr. Simpleton. You must understand the importance of that type of contribution. And I say again that I have decided as a citizen that one of the things we need to do, we have been looking at it and bypassing it to study them. I have decided as a citizen, whenever there's a fake news, there's disinformation and misinformation, I am going to call it out. I'm not going to try to let anybody do the job, but I think the importance of the development of Trinidad and Tobago goes beyond everybody else. So we're going to call them out, whether you're 91.9, whether you're 95, wherever you are. And we hear it, we're going to record it, and we're going to call it out. We need to do that because Trinidad and Tobago is too important. And quite secondly, I just want to say that I agree with former police officer Wayne Heath. There's need for an investigation into what has been happening with the former commissioner of police. We must say it. And the police service must pay real attention to it. Let me close off by making this point. I have this article here very quickly. Guineas Wren, August 21st, 2021. Guns, and more guns. Yeah? This matter has been going on for some time. And it's about time we understand what is happening. It says, the Sunday Express, as part of its investigation, has checked the company's registry and discovered over 50 businesses have been established to become firearm dealers under the time when Commissioner of Police Gary Pitt was there. Several of these, this is the part I want you to hear. There are questions you have to answer. We are not making any allegations. We are raising issues, and we want the answers. Several of these businesses are dealers who have signed on to support services and initiatives of the Police Commissioner Gary Griffith and his wife, which was launched in 2019. It involves businesses pledging support for the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, such as giving police officers discounts or providing tangible items to the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. A story by Guineas Wren, August the 21st, 2021. There are things we have to find out. There are things we have to search for. And this morning, thank you for providing that. Thank Mr. Simpleton, because we need to delve deeper into these matters. Thank you very much, Mr. Felix.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chance. Thank you so kindly. I'm trying to make that call, but the person I'm trying to call is trying to look for a quiet place in which we can speak to her. Oh God, is she up a little bit now? Oh God. Caller, good morning.
A blessed morning to you, Sean.
Hey, so grim trade.
Yes, well, since Wednesday, I'm trying to, right now, I love how the program going, even though it is again trouble to get in if you was Australian. Morning, Mr. Bruce.
Morning.
All loyal listeners and callers all over the life. I also want to, the first day Mr. Simpleton come with information, this is what the station is all about. And as I show you, is the University of the Street, 91.9, is professors, lecturers, dean, if you was showing the full works of the university that we always get. And they don't come with nothing false, propaganda, lies. No. is facts and truth, according to Mount St. George, the plain truth. Yeah, I used to listen to that. It's Radio Fusion and 16. I grew up on that, if you understand what I'm saying, to get information. And this is what the station is all about. And I thank each and everyone who always bring the information so that we can have the right idea of what is going on. But one thing I want to say, you see Dr. Rowley, since 2010 are following him. And they try to embrace that man up to this present day. Well, listen, I want the opposition of this PNM and Dr. Rowley to know is licks left, right, and center. Any day, any night, any time, all you call it is licks by Dr. Keith Christopher and the PNM. I don't know why the opposition won't fight with the PNM. I don't know why the people in the assembly want war with the PNM. The PNM is great and will always prevail. Thank you very much, Ms. Felix.
Thank you very much, caller. All right, so I think I have the person online, so let me get to this quickly before we go anywhere else. Alicia?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
So Trinidad and Tobago and the world listening, this is Alicia Modest. This is the mother of Sammy, the visually impaired child that came on our program that we used as our child, who has now become, and she's now a proud, I know you're more proud than ever. Sammy got five passes. Tell us, doctors. We should be saying six.
He did 7 subjects, but one they put him as absence and the other one ungraded. So I would say he get everything because he didn't fail nothing.
Exactly.
You know, but I am proud of him. He did well. He had a few challenges, but as he said in the beginning, don't give up. That was his motto. I don't know if you can remember.
Yeah,
you know,
I remember.
and he did not give up. You know, he was successful in maths, English literature, IT, history, and well, I don't know if I'll even know anything. That's the 5.
And the art. What is going on with the art?
Okay, they put him absent, but we're still waiting on that. We're still waiting that he did art last year. He did graphic design and ceramic, you know, and we're still waiting on the results because if you had seen his work, it was excellent. You know, a lot of people were just, wow. You know, because, and all then, when the teacher said she wanted him to do art, the art teacher, you know, I was a bit skeptical because he's visually impaired. And, you know, she said he could do it, Alicia, he could do it, and he did an excellent job. You know, so we're still waiting on that grade. For economics this year, they put him ungraded. So
why ungraded? Why ungraded?
I don't know, because he did well in his SBA and he did the written work. So we don't know what is going on with that. So the vice principal told me that he will look into that. I spoke to him this morning, and he said he will look into that, you know. I'm still hoping that we can get his art. I have been liaising with Mr. Philip from the Ministry of Education, you know, because it's a whole year now and no response concerning that. But, you know, despite all of that, I am happy. You know, he did well. Yeah, he did well. He did well. For the English literature, they didn't have the audio for it, you know, and the teacher was so supportive. They told him to stick on the key points, you know, to tell me to let him stick on the key points. And he stuck on the key points and he got a 3 in it, and I am satisfied. You know, he did well. I'm proud of him.
Well, I know he's sleeping because when I call it, you all stayed up all night to get the results.
Yeah,
So
I'm rejoicing.
how are you feeling? I know he's sleeping.
He is happy because his dream is to go to UWI. So we today is the close of day at UWI, so we're going to register him. He wants to major in IT and sound engineering.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Yes. Oh gosh, and I want to thank Mr. Diaz. I have to meet him at his office personally, you know, but I want to thank him because he's a man of his word. You know, he supplied every book for Sammy throughout his 5 years at St. Anthony's College. And not only that, because Suzette used to say, Alicia, any problem, you come to Mr. Diasen, we are there for you. You know, they are like family. They stood with us. You know, it was not just like saying something and that is it. No, he stuck to what he said. You know, and I really want to go to the office with Sammy next week and give him a personal thank you. You know? Yeah, because he is truly a man of his word. We had gotten promises, and I am telling you, this is the man that stood with us. This is the man that, you know, delivered, you know. And I really...
And that's why this morning I called you, because I have myself to thank my friend from Canada who would have sent you that every month. I give you that $500 so that Sammy was able to go to school, to travel to and from. And so many people were so interested. You know, I just couldn't leave this morning and not call you.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So, girl...
Yes, I really, really want to, you know, I'm really proud of him. I'm really, really proud of him. You know, St. Vincent, Nepal, Miss Monroe, too, have been very supportive of us as well. I can't leave her out. She has been there with us.
Yeah.
You know, right now she's in America. I message her concerning him. You know, if I forget what anybody else, you know, Miss Ramasa is our teacher. That woman is a woman with a heart for her students. You know,
excellent.
You know, God always connects him to the right people. God always connects him to the right people, and I thank God for that. You know, the people that is really, you know, not just in word but in action. You know, Ms. Ramasa had him as Form 1, and she's the art teacher, and she keep constantly pushing him. You know, Sammy, you could do that. Don't tell me you can't do this. You could do it. You know, and I really do appreciate her for that. Yeah.
Gail, and let me tell you, how is the other son? Mr. Talkative.
He's good.
Nice. But Gail,
he's at an exam next year.
Excellent man.
Yeah, so I hope he sticks to his word, because remember he told you.
Yes, he tell me that, yeah. I'm going to be calling him, don't worry. But I want to thank you very much for taking our call this morning. Gail, if I didn't call you, I would not feel comfortable. And I am going to call you next week, sometime next week, to speak to Sammy. We'll Zoom, we'll do the call Zoom. So you don't have to come in. So we'll try to Zoom you in. Yeah?
Okay. All right. Okay,
thank you, darling.
All right.
Okay, hon. So Trinidad and Tobago, that. Oh, my. Tell all, yeah, so proud. Caller, good morning. We have a few minutes. Caller, good morning. The song in Xena.
Yes, I called Bruce earlier.
I heard you.
Tribe. Sometimes I do get in. Listen to me. I listened to that Miss Crosby said she called him Stapleton. Mr. Whatever it's Stapleton or whatever.
Mr. Simpleton.
Yes, I want to thank him, and I want to thank all later callers for, you know, this program is real educational and edifying. Let me tell you something. I read something on the this gun story. Dr. Rowley will have a hard time in this country fighting down this eagerness for guns for people in this country. I know business people, they want to protect themselves and their business. But you know, when I read some of these stories, some of them said they were thinking about the self and it harming the robberies and so harming business. And I could see that they were thinking about the profits. No, I read in where all the different chambers of commerce, the heads of them, Sanwar, Arima, this, that talking. And the only one that was very cautious and made some sense was the roach man from Sanwar. And he you know how he spoke? What he said is like he's not really in for this set of issue in a firearm. But all the others, oh God, man, they're in a total agreement with the nonsense that's their position and them going on with. So I listened to them. So I know Dr. Rowley will have a hard time.
See, now I have to cut you here because we got to leave.
Yeah, well, all right.
Yeah?
So thank you. Yeah,
All
well,
right, no problem.
Good morning to everybody. Good.
Thank you very much. Guys, this is where we got to leave it. The weekend has begun. Let me just tell you to be safe and take your time on the nation's black carpet. And talk to you on Monday, please God, yeah? Mm-hmm. We out of here. Ciao.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Why I have this big smile on my face? I got the keys to my home today. I did it with help from TTMF, and it was much easier than I thought. They can help you too.
The belief that the mortgage process is complicated should not stop you from buying a home. At TTMF, we can help you every step of the way. Visit us online or call us today. TTMF, from here to home.
For a new on-the-go experience in radio, simply go to your Android device and download Instant Radio. Select Trinidad and Tobago and click the street 919 FM so you can listen to us wherever you want. Catch all your favorite shows live on Instagram.
Yeah, we're live on Instagram.
The Street 919 FM. What are you waiting for? Go check us out on Instagram today.
Nothing but the blood of Jesus.
Yahweh said, what have you done? The voice of your brother's blood cries to me from the ground. Now you are cursed from the ground, which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. From now on, when you cultivate the ground, it wouldn't yield its strength to you. You shall be a fugitive and a vagrant in the land. This is Bishop Aaron and the Divine Problem Solving International Ministry, who is actually presenting to you the program Blood Has a Voice, right here on the Street 91.9 FM on Saturday, the 26th of August, 2023, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., where a battery of speakers from Ghana, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Uganda, Kenya, and other global destinations will be in attendance to do God's work. Don't miss this glorious occasion for all the gold at Fort Knox.
Nothing but the blood of Jesus.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
You want to find something great to do with your Tuesday nights? You want to learn and understand the true reason for Jesus? Then join us every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. for the program, This Same Jesus, the program that puts Jesus in his rightful place in our hearts and in our homes. Let's bring church home to you. Join us every Tuesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. with your hosts, Kempes and Kevin. Be inspired, be blessed right here on the Street 91.9 FM.
Falling in love with Jesus.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
You are invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mondays at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Trauma and bereavement. Also every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Law and You. Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Dealing with disabilities. And every Friday evening from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer live on the street 919 FM. Designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showeth thee, O man, what is good, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy, and walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank would be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-2222. For further information, call 753-1113 or 236-7271.
Share the Lawn. Share the Lawn. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the Lawn. Iowa George on Instagram. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the Lawn. The Street 919 FM.
When we look at where we're coming from, where we are today, yes, we gotta say thank you, and Lord, and yes, you promised to deliver us, got us in every way. We gotta say thank you, and we not stop. Thank Him for waking me this morning. Thank Him for carrying me through the day. Thank Him for all of His blessing. I will never go astray. Who me attack, not the Almighty King, who give us life, and that's the greatest thing. I know Jah is real, and I can feel Him. So with the love in me and the express my feeling. Oh Lord, You have been so good to us. We give You all the praise. We gotta say thank you, and God, we love You and adore You. We sit by Your side. We gotta say thank you, Lord. Sometimes we pray and think we pray and no answer. Have faith, stay strong. With God you can suffer. Just remember everyone a burden to bear, but Almighty not give you more than your share. Through the powers of Jah, that's why me a strive. Him can't be held back and Him control me life. Anything me want me know He will provide. That's why me not gonna live by the Almighty side. Though the road is rough and rugged, You brought us through. When time seems down and out, You show us what to do. Just call upon Him. When the road seems rough and rugged, You got us through. You will never let us down. When time seems down and out, You show us what to do. Oh Lord, when we look at where we're coming from and where we are today, we gotta say thank you, and Lord, yes, You promised to deliver us, got us in every way. We gotta say thank you. Me have to thank Him for waking me this morning. Thank Him for carrying me through the day. Thank Him for all of His blessing. I will never go astray. Who me attack, no the Almighty King, who gave us life, and that's the greatest thing. I know God is real, and I can feel Him. So with the love in me and me express my feelings. Oh Lord, You have been so good to us. We stay by Your side. Gonna say we love You, and Lord, yes, You promised to deliver us, got us in every way. We gotta say thank you,
This morning I woke up and I look in the mirror and every part of my body was in place. Many people died and never saw this day. So another day I live, I appreciate. Don't ever wanna act too high and mighty, cause tomorrow I can fall down on my face. So in everything, Lord, I give you praise, and that puts a smile on my face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, beautiful day, it's a beautiful day, yeah. Don't fuss and fight, let us unite, we got one life, oh, it's a beautiful day, yeah, it's a beautiful day. So yeah, though I walk through the valleys of the shadows of death, I will fear no evil, won't be dismayed when I see the clock ticking away and things are not in place. Everything in life happens for a reason. Disappointment comes with a lesson. It's for me to get wiser, got to work harder. In the end, it will get better. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. Please don't fuss and fight, let us unite, so let's make it right. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. If you got life, then give God praise. You may not have much, but you're living day by day. You can have faith and don't wanna work. Get up off that seat and put that brain to work. Hey, hey, it's a beautiful day. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It may not be the way I want it to be, but I thank you for every situation that made me good and bad friends that came into my life, and those who are still here today. Lord, I thank you. Yeah. Lord, I thank you. Yeah. Lord, I thank you. Yeah. Lord, I Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day, beautiful day, it's a beautiful day, yeah. Don't fuss and fight, let us unite, we got one life, let's make it right. It's a beautiful day, yeah, it's a beautiful day.
Are you ready for me? Go. Yeah. 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 Say. Jesus, the honor of my life. With you, all things are made possible. Oh, Jesus, hallelujah. If you do nothing else for me, you have done enough. Oh,
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or